Hey guys, I'm here to create another page kit with you. Um, I'm going to be completing this layout live for my little scrapbook store on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it will be on my YouTube channel. So just come back on Monday and you can watch me put this together live. But I have all of these like little composite strips from when my son was modeling. And I have books of these, like a whole book of these whole sheets. So I thought I would start to scrapbook some of them. And I only chose 3 pieces of paper because I think there's going to be a lot going on with all of these photos and everything. I don't think I need much more. So I wanted to definitely have some sort of camera motif. So I thought about starting with this Reasons to Smile paper called Snap Away. And then I just used this page to gather my other sheets. So I also pulled this one from the same collection, Reasons to Smile. The back side is this heart here. And then this one's from Vicky Boutin, Bold and Bright. And I just liked bringing in some black. So these are going to be my three papers. And I really don't feel the need to really bring in much else as far as paper goes. Like I said, it's going to be sort of limited because we got a lot going on. So on this video, instead of, I kind of, on the last ones, kind of picked everything else out and then showed you what I picked out and talked about it. This time, we're going to go ahead, excuse me, and pick out some things together. So I have the Reasons to Smile paper repack. So I'm just going to this is going to be a super fast process of just going through here to see if there's anything that will work. So far, I don't see anything. I don't need to bring in the pink. So this can be a quick process because I'm basically looking for, so the star might work. Icons that I feel might be good for embellishment clusters, and then things that might be good for layering. So all these, no. Okay, no florals. This might be good. I might cut that Reasons to Smile off if I use it, but we'll put that up there just in case. Maybe a heart. Joy, no. This, no. Okay, so far, not too much. And this is all layering pieces. I don't think I'll need those. So we got a few things from the papery. I also have one of the ephemera packs from Reason to Smile. So we'll do a quick pass through of those. Maybe the heart. Okay. All right. I don't know. That could possibly be a layering piece. These could possibly work for layering pieces. So I'm just pulling out anything that is possible, right? Because I don't even know what my design is going to be yet. Here's that color camera. Okay. Maybe this. Could do these in case I want to bring in tags. I don't know. Some more frames just in case. Okay. that's a ticket that I made from the Sizzix stamp set. So I'll put that in there. I already pulled that camera. Okay. So that's it for these pieces. And then I'm also going to pull out Bold and Bright because a lot of the Bold and Bright stuff I feel kind of goes. Now I had one of my viewers ask a question, like when I have leftovers from my kit, what do I do? Like, do I put everything back into where it belongs with each collection? And my answer was yes. I typically do that. And I don't often have a ton left over. And I keep these, I'm pretty organized in how I store my collections. So I could use that smile. So I'm going to take that. This could be a possibility. So yeah, I do. However, I thought she kind of brought up a good point of like putting everything back. And what if, I think for maybe this collection or this one too, but for my last kit that I did, which I'll have a process video up for that one in early May. But when I'm done with it, and when I'm done with this one, I think I'm going to try leaving everything out and see if I can't come up with another page idea. I don't know if it will work, but we're going to try and see if I can't come up with another page kit to put aside. I might not have photos to go with it. That's the only thing. And right now, when I'm starting my page kits, I typically have a photo in mind because that is often what leads me to how I'm picking out my papers, right? Is a lot of times based on the photos. So, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to see what's left over from this kit after I complete the layout on Monday. We're going to try to go ahead and create another kit and see how that goes. A top 10 might be cute. Super cool dude. That doesn't really go with the cameras, so I'm not going to use that. As you can see, I'm not necessarily going through every single piece. I'm just kind of browsing and pulling out anything that icon related makes sense or color wise makes sense. That's the spirit? No. So let's see. A few more. Go through this. Let's see. How to make it. Nope. All right, almost done here. Nope. There's a lot of red in this, and I don't know that I want to pull in any red. Oh, I've got all these big stars. Let's see. Not sure if we'll use them, but we're going to pull them out just in case. Okay, got through that. So that is from colors. No. Bold and Bright. That's kind of cute. Document it with photos. Let's see. We've got that camera, so you never know which one we'll use. Now these are the puffy. This is cute. Snapshots and stories. That might be fun. And then this star says Simply Awesome. And if I'm doing like a star and whatever motif, that might work. So I'm going to keep this. Put that whole thing in there. Ooh, that's right. I love this film strip. Or this roll of film. And I like this camera too. So I'm going to pull that one out. As you can see, I'm pulling out a ton of cameras. But that's because I know I want to use cameras on this page. I don't think I need this camera because I don't need the florals necessarily. So I'm not going to pull that. I'm not really seeing anything on here that I need. I also pulled out my film strips from 49 to Market, and I pulled out some stitching. So this is what I'm going to start with for my kit. And if I have to go back in my stash, if I don't feel like everything is complete, you know, that I need something, then it's okay. I'll go back in my stash and get more. But at least we have a starting point of what I can pull from. So come back and see me on Monday. And at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be live, and I will be doing a live for my little scrapbook store. And let's see how we use these embellishments to create a layout. All right, guys, thanks so much. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Bye.